Woo woo woo.
Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. Yeah, anniversary. Yeah. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. Made for you and me. Happy 48th anniversary, Mom and Dad.
Wow.
Yay. Milton and Renita Ferguson have been married for 48 years. That's crazy.
That's amazing.
You know what it made when I realized it was 48? Like, I was working out this morning. I was like, 40, I got 2 years to get my shit together to throw them a 50th wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Wedding party. And also for my sister, too, because I would like to throw her 40th. I got a lot of shit to do in 2 years.
My goodness.
I'm so stressed out right now.
I'll help.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Randy, she'll be 39 in February. So, she'll be first, right? Because she'll be 39 in February. And then, so at least I got 2 full years now. For Randy, I have like a year and a half.
Yeah, we can plan Randy's and then Randy can help us wrap it up.
Girl, we got a lot of shit to do.
Yes.
So, I got to get Randy's 40th birthday and then my mom and dad's 50th wedding anniversary plans.
That's awesome.
I need to start booking our venues.
My grandparents, we had a big party for my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary.
So did we, yeah.
And they got a big cake because my grandparents eloped on Halloween.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, so their anniversary was always Halloween. And, yeah, they were cute. So they didn't have a big wedding. And for their 50th, we had like food, everybody got together, we had the big cake and got to cut the cake and everything.
Very nice.
And then we took a trip to Alaska. Like my grandparents took the grandkids. Most of us got to go to Alaska and we went salmon fishing and it was amazing. Like we saw bears and caught king salmon and saw gold in the sand and eagles and like I literally ran from bears in Alaska. And that salmon there, like...
Was that salmon that we had?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that salmon was delicious. It was the best salmon.
Good.
It was, yeah.
It does not taste like...
No.
In Texas salmon,
Yeah.
Alaskan salmon doesn't have... I mean, it's so good.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's fun.
Yes.
Well, awesome.
So, happy anniversary, Mom and Dad.
Congratulations.
I usually call Mom after the podcast on the way home.
Okay.
So I'll call her and tell her happy anniversary.
Oh. Well, for me too.
For sure.
50 years is a big deal.
Yeah. Well, they're 48 now.
Oh, yes. Well,
I remember because
can't get a 50 without 48.
No, yes. It's 5 years older than me, is how I remember. So
Okay.
just add however old I am, I just add 5. I'm like, that's how long we've been married.
There you go.
So, praise Jesus. They did sometimes I get jealous of my parents. They did everything so bright. Because, like, they, like, were married for a while, and then, like,
had kids.
Like, for 5 years. You know, they did everything in, like, the perfect order. I did not do everything in the perfect order. But, like, they bought their house right as they, like, I lived in an apartment for, like, a second. And then, other than that, I know the house that they live in.
I think it's funny that we didn't meet each other until our 20s, but our parents lived 15 minutes away from each other.
Right. But in city life, it's still... I feel like we were different, but I feel like we were alike, but we were a lot different.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if we would have been friends in high school.
Man, probably not. I was kind of dorky and stuff, but in a different way. I don't know.
Because I'm a dorky, too. Like, I'm...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but, like... I don't think in high school we were ready to be friends yet.
No.
Definitely. Because even I think about how we knew... Okay, so y'all know that we met each other at Chili's.
Right.
And I worked with Leslie first. Like, me and Leslie worked together for a while.
Yeah.
And I still wasn't friends with her. And then... No. Did you come before?
You and Norma were friends.
Me and Norma were first. Were you already working there?
I came...
Or did you come after?
I came when Chili's Skillman closed. And everybody came over. I came from Norman.
You were part of that.
I wasn't from Chili's Skillman, but I happened to transfer at the same time.
Oh, okay. So I think that me and Norma were friends first.
Y'all were friends first.
And then you came, and then...
Me and Norma became friends.
And then I was still like, I don't know that girl.
That was like your deep, dark secret. You told me that the other day. You were like, Leslie, when we first met, you were like a lot for me. And I was like...
Who's this girl? And then Norman became friends with her, and I was like, I mean, I guess.
And then we were roommates.
Yeah.
And even then, like, me and Norma
still,
were
I was like, they got the... Oh.
Me and Norma would lay on the couch together and watch TV, and we were always together.
Right.
But then like, everything was always cool.
Yeah,
but
like,
you were, like, just doing your own thing.
Yeah, that's just me. I'm like, that's just me. And then after a while, even, like, then after we left the house, and stuff is when I was like, oh, you know who I like live with?
You know who was fun. That's true. And then we'd kind of come visit, like, hang out every once in a while. Yeah, and then now I'm on the group chat with your sister and your mom.
Now she's
part of the fam.
That's hilarious. When I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that's
classic Ramelle.
Classic me. I'm like, I don't know her. What the fuck?
And then classic Leslie, I'm like, I'm just gonna be here till you like me.
I'm wearing it out.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Right. And then we were just saying that Norma, we need to hang out with her.
Yeah.
Did she ever come on the podcast? She never did she?
No, something happened.
God. We need to invite her on that podcast.
Y'all need to meet Norma.
Yeah, she's fun.
She is a trip.
So anyway, we digress.
Yes.
You know who's not a trip? Who kind of pissed me off a little bit? And I like her.
I know you do. You always stick up for her.
She's a little cringe.
Yeah. But that's why we like her. That's why I like her. Yeah, we didn't know what to talk about, so we were like, what's old Jojo Siwa up to?
Yes, exactly. And apparently she was on some, like, was it like a dance award?
It was an award show thing.
And we think it's shade. From what we can gather, it's shade. She was like accepting an award or giving an award or whatever, and she was like, oh, I just want to make sure I say thanks to Beyonce.
And I just want to thank Beyonce.
Jojo, not too much on my girl. I mean, you're my girl, but we all know that's
right.
My girl. Like not too much on my girl. Okay? I've been trying to support you. Everybody here making fun of you, laughing at you and shit, and I've been like, y'all leave Jojo alone. But now
you brought Beyonce into it.
Stop.
But, like, I kind of don't get it. I don't even understand why she would say it.
Why? So the thing is, let me bring it up.
Obviously, Beyonce and Jojo Siwa are not
Beyonce is like, who? She's like over
that little bow girl.
Okay, like yeah, but this is what I gather that okay, so like everyone's the whole P Diddy and all that shit. Now everyone is like Beyonce. They think that she's like, you know, a cold-blooded killer, and that also because in other people's award, like when Adele won like Album of the Year at the Grammys, like she thanked Beyonce, and she's like, "Thank you." And other artists have done the same thing,
but they were like sincere about it.
Yes, but now everyone's like, "No, they're just saying it so they don't get in trouble." Because Beyonce is, you know,
because obviously she killed Aaliyah.
Yes,
and then she's gonna come back. And,
so you
for Adele
and Michael Jackson too. That's another. She killed Michael Jackson, girl.
Wow.
And so you better say thank you when you getting the acceptance award.
Yes,
not because she's an iconic, inspiring artist of this generation, but because she's coming for you. So JoJo was trying to be like slick and funny and be like, "Oh, thanks, Beyonce. I want to make sure I got." And everyone was like, "Ooh," and I'm like, "Oh."
People immediately booed her. It was immediate.
Oh, I didn't even bring up the video.
Oh, really?
I'm like over here, like, hold on, I gotta explain it. Okay.
Oh, just thought we would keep the community safe.
Yeah, keep the.
But I don't think JoJo Siwa knows what is funny. I don't know if she knows we're laughing at her and not with her. Like, does she just like the attention and doesn't care?
Yeah, I think that is it. I think that she likes the attention.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Because she has even, like, praised Abby Miller. Is that her name? Abby Miller? Uh-huh. Yeah. She's even praised her when all the other girls were like, she was terrible to us.
I think, man, I swear, Abby Lee, you know what?
Abby Lee or Abby Miller? Or is it
Abby Lee Miller?
Oh.
Yeah. She is one of those people that I just, I'm like, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Now that we're talking about, y'all understand in a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. I immediately knew what you were doing.
But man, I do not like that woman.
That video of her one mom saying, "Put your phone down. If you have the nerve to talk to my daughter about her phone, you to do the same." And she backs out. It goes immediately to the police station.
That is a funny video. Oh. But like, I remember one video, like one of the parents like made it to practice late or couldn't make it to practice. First of all, why I gotta go to every practice? I'm like,
can I drop her off?
Right. Like, you know that Abby Lee was charging up the wazoo.
For sure.
So why I gotta go make this money so you can pay this bill. And right. So like like she was there late or whatever, and Abby Lee yelled at her, and the mom was like, to me, the mom was not crunk enough. Cause I wish she would. Yeah. I wish she would be like, and you were late to practice. Me or my daughter was late to practice. You can bust at me, my daughter's late to practice. Right. But you ain't gotta worry about me.
I ain't arabesquing.
Right.
Nothing.
Is the bill paid?
Right.
I'm gonna need you to hush. Ooh, I remember watching that argument. That made me hot. Mm. And just the way, me and Abby Lee.
Did you ever watch like all of Dance Moms, or have you just seen?
I could not. I watched a little bit of it because I absolutely could not stomach it. She made me so mad.
To watch Toddlers and Tiaras.
Oh, did you? I didn't watch that either.
It was so cringy and awful.
Yeah,
and funny.
But you know what? I think I watched enough. I watched a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like a different people. It wasn't like Dance Moms where it's like the same like people.
Right.
But yeah, I haven't watched a lot of it, but I know Jojo Siwa is from that. And I know Abby Lee Miller.
Yes. You know what's funny? I think I've sent this to you guys on TikTok, because you know I love me the Las Vegas Aces, the WNBA team, and Sid Colson, I think it's Aja Wilson, and one day they're like warming up on the court, and they're like doing the car. Yes. A bitch. And I'm like, they're so hilarious. That dance was wild.
Yes. And she can actually dance.
She dances. There was a song to her dancing to Beyonce, You're Welcome, JoJo, that was like awesome. I think it was My House. It was amazing. Yeah. And everyone on the comments was like, okay, JoJo, so you can really dance? Like, what?
I mean, she was a good dancer.
Abby Lee Miller trained. And remember when AC Slater did the conference?
Yeah.
And then you were out there like, oh, it's not bad choreography.
Yeah, like you don't have to look like that. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Bring it on in. And then acting drunk at Disneyland.
Oh my god.
And then pretending
I forgot about that.
Chugging vodka on stage. She's just so like
so extra.
I get that she's trying to find her own voice, but like I don't know.
Yeah. But can you imagine, I mean, from the get-go, I mean she's a child star.
Yeah. It's typical.
She's a child star, so she's... Girl, but you know what? Back in the day when JoJo was JoJo, you know what song was the shit? That, I don't really care about what they say. I'ma come back like a boomerang. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, ooh, oh, oh. That was a jam.
I've never even heard that
Girl,
song.
that shit was the jam.
Okay.
And then the video was cute, and she was like in her little car with her Jojo Siwa shit on. Nice. That's when she was like rainbow Jojo
and
Siwa.
And the ponytail.
And like they was all in the car dancing and shit.
Have you seen her hairline? Like her hairline, yes, girl. It goes way up on one side and this way.
Oh, no.
She did those tight for way too long.
Oh, no.
And her hairline, it's...
Girl, you got the nerve to want to try to be shady towards Beyonce with your hairline looking like that?
Come on.
Girl. Really? The audacity.
JoJo. Yeah, you can't try to throw Beyonce into the bus.
I mean, I'll still mess with her, but I am looking at her side eyes now.
Yeah.
I won't let her, that be the only... I'll give her another chance.
I'm curious. I want to see where this is going. I'm along for the ride.
That's what it is. You just want to see what is she going to do next?
How are they going to turn out? What's going to happen?
Because she's still very young.
Yeah. Yes. She's going to look at this back at this stage in her life and be like, you guys, I was just trying to figure it out. I was 21 years old.
And I'm going to be like, I know, it's okay.
And we'll be like, And we talked about
it
the whole way.
10 years when she's 31. What is she going to do?
And even then, like 10 years later, you're like, oh, I was so cringe when I was 31.
Right.
Oh, it was so cringe.
Oh, JoJo.
She's super cute, though.
She really is.
She's just... That one, she got in trouble for that one photo of her with the rhinestone bulge. And she's...
Whoa, I've never seen what?
Hold on.
I'm like, excuse me.
She's like, it's just like a play on masculinity. And like...
Is that how she sounded?
Kind of.
I'm like, when did she sound like Large Marge? Oh my. Oh, this was her rainbow era?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. She looks cute. But when was this?
This was
3 days ago.
Yes, this is fairly recent. Like, they even, like, Us Weekly is like, do you want to see it?
Well, if, you know what's funny to me about it is if, like, make it a little bit bigger.
Right?
I'm like, that's not even a big bowl. If I'm going to have a bowls, I'm going to have a bowl.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like the old French dude.
Exactly.
Right?
We pole vaulting up in here. But, like...
That's hilarious. She looks cute. She's got a nice body.
She does.
She's thick with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm curious to see where we're going with this, JoJo.
Yeah. Me too. Girl, you a picture of cheesecake, girl?
Oh, I saved you some of my cheesecake.
No, you did.
I did.
Oh.
If you guys are local to Dallas,
So
my favorite cheesecake in Dallas is Cheesecake Royale off of Garland Road. This is not sponsored by any way.
Although we will take them.
Gladly take a slice. But it's so good. I always get the sampler, and it comes with like raspberry and strawberry and key lime and turtle and black forest and I mean there's like I think there's 8 different flavors, and they have probably 20 different kinds of flavors of cheesecake and different like tiramisu and brownies, and oh my gosh, delicious. Cheesecake Royale, check it out.
Nice.
But I did save you some.
Thanks, girl. Shit on that cheesecake.
Exactly.
Very excited.
All right.
I don't have anything else to say about JoJo and Beyonce. Just not too much on my girl.
Yeah, reel it in a little bit.
Yes.
Know the line.
Yes.
I don't think she knows any line anywhere.
You are right. You're right about that.
She's gonna like go way too far and like
JoJo.
like you cannot say that.
And we will have your back for a while, and then until we can't anymore. We're like, well, we're gonna get canceled if we have your back, JoJo.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're right. Good luck to you.
Gosh.
Yeah, she is. But maybe she'll really. Maybe she'll be like Miley Cyrus and be like, "Oh my God, let me calm down."
Yeah. Can you give me some time? Exactly.
Right. She's been famous forever.
Yeah, I do. I would not want to go through that time of my life on camera.
Right.
No way.
Right.
Especially in the early 2000s. Like, we were unhinged. I feel like every generation
The Wild West.
But, like, I mean, I don't know. It was a wild time.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of freedoms, but a lot of, like, innocence still, too.
Right.
But I think every generation feels like that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think so.
Yeah, the Gen Z's already getting blamed for the first collapse of something. They're getting blamed for the downfall of the liquor industry because they're not drinking as much as previous
They
generations.
need to take the damn cigarette tobacco companies with them.
I think that was before. Or maybe they already have. Because I don't think they're smoking, they're vaping.
Yeah, that's stupid too.
Yeah.
They need to go down with vapes too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, we got blamed. Millennials got blamed for a lot. Like the housing market. I don't know how it was our fault.
Well, good for drinking is bad.
Yeah.
Like drinking. Like, of course, like Leslie and I, if we ever go and have like dinner or something or hang out, we're going to have a drink. So yeah. I don't mean in that way, but like the way that like drinking culture, like, let's go day drinking and let's drink and drink and drink. Like that's a dangerous culture. That's really dangerous.
I feel like it used to be fun.
Yeah. And at one point.
Maybe we're just not at the age anymore.
Yeah. But maybe we're not at the age, and then like, yeah, I don't know. Just thinking, just
being
overall,
hungover,
yeah,
and your skin
yeah.
looking rough,
right?
And
so I'm glad that Gen Z is picking up early, and it's literal poison. It is poison.
Yeah, it makes no sense for it to be widely available as much as it is.
And then people freaking out about weed.
Exactly, a literal plant that grows out of the ground.
But it's Yeah, it's really bad. And when you see people who, like, drink a lot and... Good job, Gen Z.
Yeah, good job, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, other Gen Zers, like the Secret Lives of the Mormon Wives.
Oh my God, Leslie told me she started this and I was like, ooh, girls.
I don't know if they're Gen Z, but they're young. Like, some of them are, like, in their early 20s.
Early 20s?
Yes, girl. Some of them, I think the oldest one is 31. So she is a millennial.
Yeah, technically a millennial. But yeah, they're like...
Some of them are young.
And they're married?
Yes.
Because
with
Mormon,
kids.
That's what they be doing. Ooh,
yes. So I don't get to watch shows a lot, but I've had the opportunity to start Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and I like it. Like, it is so entertaining to me. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you think it's all about, like, sex, because that's how it got famous.
Right.
Because, so there was called Mom Talk, and it was all these Mormon moms, and they had Mom Talk, and everybody loved them, da-da-da. Well, like, the head mom, I guess, Taylor, she came out and did a TikTok basically saying, like, we all swing with each other. Right. It's, like, a soft swing. And, like, I didn't get into all that, what they were doing and with who. But, like, she basically came out and was like, we're a bunch of, like, freaky-ass Mormons, and we all have sex with each other.
Right. And that's how I was like, this is too much.
Yeah. And I think it was that, but it was more so, like, the aftermath of that statement that the show is about. Mm-hmm. Because when the show starts, all that drama has already happened. With Mom Talk and her coming out saying, like, we've had sex with people. And then you start meeting all of the moms. Well, Taylor, her, like, when she came out, one of the girls, Whitney, she moved, like, left Utah and moved to Hawaii with her family. And they were like, wow, she, like, really took it hard, da-da-da-da. Well, Whitney comes back at the very beginning. She comes back and she tells everybody why she left. Mm-hmm. And the real reason why, I'm not going to spoil it in case you want to watch it. Okay. But then she is, like, being vulnerable with the group or whatever and tells her big dark secret. And then here comes Taylor with another, like, with a bigger, darker secret and, like, steals her thunder. So Whitney can't stand Taylor because she's, like, wants to be the new head one. There's the rivalry.
Okay.
So Taylor, spoiler alert, is pregnant. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, she's pregnant. She can't do it all. So Whitney's trying to weasel her way in, but it's a lot of drama.
It's a lot of drama.
It's a lot of drama.
So it's one season, right? It's just one season?
I don't know how many seasons there are now. I think there is one, but I'm on, like, episode, like, 3 or 4. And it's more about, like, the he said, she said. And, I mean, trying to get 9 to 10 girls in their 20s to get along, no. And they're real conniving.
Right. That's why I don't even know if I want to.
It's like fun, though.
Energy. Okay.
Because they're Mormon. So it's just surprising. Because some of them do drink. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they're doing sex stuff.
Right.
Like,
well, they're married, though. But they should only be having sex with their...
Right.
But, like, Mormon, what is it? So on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, like, they're obviously a majority of them are Mormon. And Lisa Barlow always says that she's Mormon 2.0. She's always like, I'm Mormon 2.0.
I think that's more of, like, a loosey-goosey
or Mormon, yeah. Because, like, you're not technically supposed to have caffeine and alcohol and, of course, sex before marriage stuff. But I'm like, caffeine?
Yeah, but one of the things they do is they have swigs out there. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of a swig?
No.
So swigs, I don't know if it's swig or swigs, but it's like a drink place, like a Starbucks, but they only do, like, sodas. So they'll mix it all together.
I have heard that.
I think that's where, like, the dirty stuff came from. Like, a dirty Dr. Pepper is Dr. Pepper with lime and coconut. Oh. But they'll have, like, their menus, and so they'll go to Swig. One of the, like, the tiniest girl said, I'll drink a 44-ounce drink every single day. I'm like, do you know how many calories that is?
But that soda has caffeine.
Sometimes it's like sparkling water, but they'll drink sodas and stuff. They'll get high on like caffeine and sugar, like at parties.
To do that.
Well, they do.
What John Smith said no.
They do. It's so like sneaky deaky though.
The Mormons and like Utah, Happy Valley shit. That shit is weird.
Yeah, Sister Wives is picking up right now too.
Why is there so much like just lore around?
Yeah, what y'all doing in Utah?
Hey, they be doing some crazy stuff.
Just because y'all are in the middle there, y'all are just like
no one's gonna notice.
Yeah,
because even right now, like, you know, like I say, all the housewives stuff goes in ebbs and flows, and like sometimes Atlanta's great, sometimes it's not. But right now on top is definitely Salt Lake City. And it's a new one since season 1. I mean, this came out season 1. Like, this is what y'all doing up here?
Yeah.
In Utah? Oh my gosh. Since the beginning. So it's just crazy.
Yeah, all their hair looks the same. Like, they all do their hair exactly the same way.
That's crazy that you were saying about. I kept on hearing about that soda stuff, but I wasn't understanding about the soda shops there.
Yeah.
But like when now you say that, I'm like, oh, that makes
sense. Yeah, they have like different flavorings. It's like water talk.
So, but you can't have coffee. They don't have coffee shops up there.
Well, they do, but
it's
more so like because the Mormons aren't drinking coffee, but they will drink like because they'll like they ordered one with like sparkling water, and so I'm like, oh, it's like you can get. I don't think you have to get caffeine.
Right. That's so crazy. And their alcohol has to be lower, like their alcohol content.
Because of the state?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Or because of the Mormons? Like, they can't drink?
Girl, Mormons run that state.
Oh.
Like, they are passing the law. They are running the state. So, like, their alcohol content. So, let's say, like, it's like Oklahoma has. Do they still have less beer or something like that?
They used to.
I don't know if they still do. But, like, it's like that. But everything. And then I remember I met. I don't know how I knew this. Did I work with someone at Chili's?
That is a disservice to the people.
Yes.
Because you're going to go to another state and be like, oh, I'll take a gin and tonic. And
Right.
it's going to... Exactly. You are not going to be able to handle...
But, and then, so I knew someone that, you know, working at Chili's. I don't know. I can't remember if... Maybe I don't know how I ran into this person, but they were telling me that they trained or they worked a little bit at Salt Lake City Chili's, and you know, normally when you, as a server at Chili's, you say, hey, would you like a Presidente Margarita or a blah, 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 blah. Well, there you couldn't. You have to be like, no strawberry lemonade or blackberry iced tea, bitch. You can't be, don't suggest.
Do you want non-alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
Right, don't be suggesting the alcohol to us.
Because you're just going to offend them by suggesting?
I guess, but that's in the rules. You can't do it.
Have some restraint.
Right,
just say no.
Girl, yeah.
No, I'll take a strawberry lemonade.
Don't even suggest it, girl. But who wants to? I ain't spending $10 on this margarita with less alcohol anyway.
Exactly.
So give me the strawberry lemonade.
Oh, they don't even know. They don't even know how good it can get.
Girl, it's crazy. Yeah, that whole Utah, and I'm almost scared to go there because of the little amount of black people. I would go with the white person. I'll go with you.
Oh, there's a black girl in the mom.
There's one black housewife on Salt Lake City.
Yeah,
but even they're kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh, and there's one a Hispanic girl, and her mom is a housekeeper at the hospital that her husband's dad is a surgeon at.
Oh, so does that come up like?
Not yet. It hasn't.
Interesting. But yeah, I would totally go with you. Like, I'd be like, help me navigate these white people.
Yeah, I would not allow you to. They're by yourself.
But like me and Randy, no.
You'd
be like, girl, I'll come with y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do up there, but they're gonna do something.
But yeah, you can't go by yourself. You wouldn't send me to Atlanta by myself.
No. I'm scared of Atlanta.
Exactly. I know you're scared of Atlanta.
I'm like, I don't have BBL. What? What about was it Love After Lockup when that black lady was
Yes.
And she was weird as hell.
She was weird.
She was weird as hell.
Yes.
Cause she moved her family from California or something.
He was from California. Yes. She left Utah and moved to California and was trying to get him to go to Utah, and he's like, there's no black people here. And
she was trying to be like the influences and stuff or something. I'm like, bitch, you moved to a different part of California.
Yeah.
Like, what you gonna go do? And
she was strange.
She was weird, and her wig was jacked.
Always.
Yeah. Because she had no black friends. That's what.
Nobody told to tell her.
Girl, I forgot about her. She was weird as hell. I did not like her. I'm like, those poor black babies.
And then she had a black friend who was hella judgy, remember? And she told her that she got pregnant at jail in a conjugal. No, they didn't even have a conjugal. It was like a closet, like the janitor closet.
Oh, no.
And that's how she got pregnant, because they were like, wait a minute, the timeline. And she was like, and her black friend was like, you nasty.
Oh.
Like, she was not how, she was, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. So anyway, so tell us what's going on in Sister Wives. I haven't watched it yet in a while.
Oh, Mary got a release, an official release from Cody.
So what's that mean? Like, the release from the church.
From the church.
Okay, yeah.
And then Janelle and Christine are like, yeah, we don't believe in that anymore, so.
They're like, we don't need a release.
Yeah.
You bye.
Yeah. Released.
Right.
Yeah. But Cody's still being such a jerk. Like, one of his kids unalived himself in March, and he's still acting like he's like, well, these kids resent me and they're not loyal, and I'm not ready to have a relationship with them until we can forgive each other, and I'm not in a place to forgive them. And like, yeah, like even saying like it's bad. It's not good. He's not doing himself any favors with his kids. He was telling on Maddie for being like the gossip of the family. Like, it's not good. Robin's trying to convince him to have a relationship with his kids, but everybody thinks it's a stage conversation. And Cody's like, I'm not ready yet. When I'm ready, the kids that want to love me will be there. And in the meantime, the kids are like, well, I'm just going to live my life without my dad because he's not here.
Right.
And, like, for some reason, he doesn't realize that, like, that time is being lost and never going to come back. And the more that somebody is okay with the other person not being around, the more you're okay with them never being around. I mean, show me it's okay. I'm okay without you here once, twice, 3 times. Yeah, eventually I'm going to learn my lesson.
Right.
And then be like, oh. And, like, I think that they all realize it's harder with Cody being there. Because he comes with so much, like, he always seems, like, angry.
Right.
He always is, like he doesn't want to talk about anything because he doesn't want the gossip to go around. But then, I don't know. Cody is a mess. Christine's living her best life, happy with David.
Right.
Mary got her release. And Janelle, she and her daughter, they just opened, like, a farm. They bought land and they opened a farm. I think it's, like, a flower farm.
Well, good for them.
So, yeah. But, yeah, on the show, we're still catching up.
Still, right.
We have to, like, kind of guess where we're at based on, like, haircuts and stuff like that. Pregnancies, who's born yet. But I did hear on this season of Sister Wives, they're catching us up until, like, current day.
Oh, cool.
And Janelle and Christine just went to, like, some sort of, like, a reality show, like, awards thing.
Oh.
And they spilled a bunch of tea talking about, like, how their kids don't talk to Cody and nothing, excuse me, nothing's really changed. And, yeah. So... Oh, those Mormons.
Those Mormons. I don't know what y'all are doing out west.
Marrying each other.
Because like, the Sister Wives always lived in, here's the geography nerd coming out at me. Because you got, like, Utah, and then they moved to, like, Arizona sometimes.
They fled to Vegas.
Yeah, they fled, like, to Vegas, Nevada, and all that. So that's, like, quite another fascinating area of the country, just because, like, that's all right there.
Yeah.
And they always are going, and then they want to build in, like, Montana. Didn't that one their dream to build in
Montana? They were talking about Montana for a while.
So just out west in those big states and the vast, I mean, it's literally the Wild West.
Yeah. Maddie and Janelle are in, like, one of the Carolinas now.
I hope they're okay. What's Four Corners is...
They are. They posted
Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona?
Nevada? I don't know. I'm not... You're the geography girl.
Corners.
I wish I wasn't so bad at geography. I was thinking about something the other day. I had to take a test, and they were like, tell me about the 3 branches of government. And I no, I was not in a government class because I took that in college. Mm-hmm. That had to have been my geography class. Why was my geography teacher asking me about government stuff? And then why did I also was so dumb? I talked about the Democrats and Republicans and the independents. I was like, I don't know what you want from me, lady. Yeah, it was bad.
When was this?
High school.
Oh, I thought you meant like today. Like,
no, girl.
I was like, girl, okay, well,
high school.
Okay.
But that's why I don't know anything about geography, because that's the kind of stuff my geography teacher...
You're like... So, okay, Four Corners is Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico. And I'm part of a running group somewhere. Because I'm like literally on Facebook. I'm part of like 800 million groups.
You want to be in my group?
So many groups I'm part of. Like,
hey, y'all won't join our groups. Y'all won't follow us on social media.
But there's people that like run, like do a little trail. I'm like, how fun would it be to like, I ran in 4 states today.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool, right? So I should do that. So we should go to Utah, me, you, and Randy, and then one day I should run. Because, I mean, those are interesting areas.
Yeah, I'd check it out.
Just to see. You know, I just want to, like, go see shit. Because I'm like, what the hell is going on?
What do I do up here?
Right? Where the Mormons at?
Let me have one of them sodies.
What they doing over here?
Oh, girl.
Girl, yeah. Just such interesting stuff. But anyway, anything else about Utah shit?
No, girl.
It'd be interesting when we get like a rapper or something out of Utah, so we can get like a nice Utah
ending.
Hey, U to the A, or no, U to the T-A-H, you go what? Sitting up here in Salt Lake City, got these niggas all up on my titty. Cause I'm in the Southwest, or not Southwest, is it Southwest?
I don't know.
I don't know what
that's like, that's the middle.
Yeah. Cause I'm in the West Side, representing John Brown. John Smith
has gone off the rails.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, girl. Okay, but you done?
No, yeah. I think you would like more Secret Lives of Mormons.
Okay, I might.
It's more about their relationships. It's not like everybody having sex with each other.
Okay, because I didn't want
I think that's what you think is
the debauchery of it all.
No. Like, they talk about it, but that's like the least amount of the drama. It's more like Whitney left the chat. And she's like, well, I left the chat because I didn't want to be a part of it anymore. And then she's like, and not one of y'all asked me why I left the chat. And they were like, is that why you left the chat? And she's like, no. Obviously, yes. So, oh my God. That's more what it is. It's entertaining.
Okay. I might check it out. Well, have you ever checked out a Crumbl Cookie?
I did just get to try my first.
So just recently?
Yeah, like I got some on my birthday last Friday.
Very nice.
For my
what
birthday.
kind did you have?
Sorry, you guys. It came with, let's see, it was there was a caramel apple. I got 2 chocolate chip, like a maple cream one, a peanut butter cup one, like chocolate peanut butter cup, and then ginger snap, I think.
How were they? Which was your favorite?
I mean, I like just a chocolate chip cookie, but the maple one was good. The apple one got soggy because, like, apples, like, they were real apples, caramel apples on top of it.
Right.
And that got soggy, but it was good. They're so soft. Like, yeah, it was.
What would you rate the Crumbl cookies out of a 10?
For me, I mean, I just like cookies, so I'm going to go pretty high, like 7.
Okay.
But I can see why people wouldn't like them.
Right.
Because it's more like a cake than a cookie. And I think that's probably why I like the chocolate chip one. Because it was more like a cookie.
A normal cookie.
It wasn't normal, but it was normal-ish.
Right.
But yeah, they're real soft.
Well, because on the internet, the whole thing is like, people started to get mad at Crumbl Cookies because they were like, yo, y'all never post Crumbl Cookie reviews from black people. Well, then black people were like, well, I think that's our fault, you guys.
Yeah.
Because if you go and look,
tell you about that.
it's like video after video of compilation of black people doing critique on food reviews on Crumbl Cookies, and they're all bad.
They're like,
I think we did that to ourselves, guys. Like, why would Crumbl Cookie be like, yes,
let's get some representation up in here.
They're like, nah.
Not them.
Right. But it's so funny because the reactions too are not just like, that's not good. It's like, what the hell? Nah. Like, and like, they're like pissed. Like, we wasted our money on these cookies.
It is like a whole thing. So I guess they come out with like different flavors every week.
every day or something. Or
every week. Something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, they're like, a lot of TikTok is talking about it too, because they're talking about how they promote overconsumption. Because
they're very like big and decadent. And...
Yeah, mine were the mini ones. Mine were only this big, and even still, I was breaking those in half and sharing those.
Right.
But like, yeah, and then they're like, "You're gonna eat 6 of these a week," and I think it is a week. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. To me, by looking at them, I can tell that they're not my type of dessert.
I would not like that one with the pink icing. I would not like that.
Just like, you know what else I don't also get, when people like those new donut shops. They have all the donuts, and they have, like, stuff and this. And I'm like, first of all, I don't really want donuts usually. But when I do, like, just give me a cake glaze.
Yeah. Can I get an apple fritter?
Yeah. Or, like, the blueberry cake donut. Those are, like,
can I get old fashioned?
Right. That's all I want. Like, I don't want, like...
Gummy bears and...
Like, it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
There's a toasted Kit Kat on this thing.
Right. Like, the fuck is... Yeah. So it's just... I can look at it and tell that it's not my type of cookie. So I'm not surprised, but it just makes me laugh that someone tried to get mad and call out Crumbl Cookies for their diversity when
they're like, no, there's a reason for it.
There's a reason.
Yeah, that's right. I can see that being disappointing. Do you know what they kind of give me they taste like? You know those grocery store cookies? The circle ones with the icing on top.
Oh, and I hate those cookies. You either love those cookies or you hate them. And I am one of the people who hates them.
I'll eat one if I'm like at a
school party. Once Quincy gets into school, they're going to be at her Christmas
all the time.
Parties.
Yeah.
LJ loves them, but he's the only one in the house that loves them.
He would probably like a Crumbl Cookie then.
That is hilarious. I'm like, that's funny.
And I don't even like those grocery store cookies that much. So, but I will eat it because I'm like, oh, it's a cookie.
Right. Cookies are great. Cookies are probably my favorite. Cookies and cakes.
Yeah, I prefer cookie and cake to like candy.
Chocolate. Yeah. I don't need any chocolate. Give me a piece of cake. Let's go. the
I do like a box of chocolates though. I like the surprise and the assortedness of it.
I like, me, I like if I'm going to have a nut box, I'm going to Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, and I don't do hazelnut.
That's delicious.
Quincy's your girl. Okay. She loves hazelnut.
Yes. Do you like it in the refrigerator or no?
Cold?
Yeah, cold chocolate? Yeah, definitely want mine. Did I ever tell you that Randy is a, where I'll take some M&Ms, some peanut M&Ms, and I'll put it in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
She'll put hers in the microwave.
What?
Right. Diabolical.
My mouth doesn't even know what to do with that information. Does she do it with a spoon?
No, she doesn't put it in there for that long, but just enough to melt it. Weird.
What? I have questions, Randy.
Yeah.
So the inside's melted, but the outside is still chocolatey?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Randy, explain yourself. No, I'm putting them in the freezer or the fridge.
Oh, yeah. One time I came across a vending machine. That's that. I was like, Quincy, is she okay? But one time I came across a vending machine, like a cold vending machine, and it had chocolate in it, and I wasn't planning on getting, but I was like, I have to get these M&Ms now.
Yeah. Mine would be a Snickers.
Oh my god,
cold Snickers.
But then I haven't seen it since. It's like one time I went out and saw it, and then ever since then I'm like, never seen those again. Wonder what happened to those. But that's good because I'll be eating M&Ms every time I walk past them.
Cold M&Ms,
right? Don't need to be eating those all the time.
I do love M&Ms. Cold M&Ms though. Peanut.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Peanut butter ones too.
I'm not a big peanut. Strictly peanut.
But I don't. The regulars for kids.
Regular.
Don't give me a plain M&M.
It's like asking me if I want a piece of cheese pizza. Like, get Get out of here.
Am I starving? Fine. Do I
have
to?
Like, I'll eat one. Or like if I'm really hungry or really want something sweet, like give me like 3 of those plain M&Ms. But leave me alone.
Yeah.
Because I'm pissed that you even. Why do you even have this?
Get the peanut ones. Okay. But yeah, I can see why people, the Crumbl Cookie thing. They also got in trouble for recently because, so there was like a TikTok account talking about Crumbl Australia. Crumbl is coming out of Australia. And they were like using the logo and like videos and like making it look like Crumbl Cookies was going to Australia. Well, the flight got delayed and they were like, oh no, the cookies are on the plane. And like everybody was like the cookies are the ingredients for the cookies. And it was the cookies. And then it comes out that they were like, no, it's not actually Crumbl Cookies. We said we're bringing Crumbl Cookies to you. So they are Crumbl Cookies that we bought.
Right.
And we are bringing those cookies to you. So they weren't associated with Crumbl in any way.
Right. It was just...
They bought all these cookies, showed the receipts for them, and it took 4 days for them to get the cookies from the time they bought them to Australia. They charged $14 a cookie.
Oh my god.
And then people were obviously pissed. And now that I like think about it, the black people were even more pissed than the white people.
Well, because they're not even fresh Crumbl Cookies.
Yeah.
They're like been on a plane for 4 days. Like,
so, funny. Yeah. Crumbl, get it together.
Sorry, Crumbl. But I still have to try. And do we have an Insomnia Cookies in Dallas, you know? Because I heard that those were better than Crumbl.
I don't know. I've never even heard of it.
I heard that's the place. Insomnia Cookies. Oh yeah, there's some in Garland. Or wait, no. Dallas, Main Street, Victory Park, and Northside Boulevard. So yeah. Okay. So we gotta go try both of them because you can get them delivered to your until 3 a.m. You can get them.
Oh, that's smart.
Right.
There should be a donut place at night. Why do you only get donuts in the morning? Like Insomnia.
No, I'm like now I'm looking at them like, what cookies do? Because they look like normal ass cookies.
Yeah, give me a normal cookie. Make it big, make it little, whatever. But like that looks like a cookie. A Crumbl cookie is like a cake. More.
Yeah, they got like cookie, which is some ice cream, girl.
Okay,
you have to remember that. Okay, but anyway. So, what else? Are you into anything this week, sister?
Oh, just we went to the state fair.
Yay!
That was fun.
The state fair is fun.
Expensive though. It was. We even went on so we went on $10 Tuesday. Mm-hmm. All the rides are half price, but we went with my grandma, my brothers who are 17 and 19, and then my 3-year-old, and that was a lot. Mm-hmm. Just to get us in there and not have price, you're spending $100. And then a corn dog was 11 tickets. That's $11 for a corn dog. Gosh.
Right.
Everything was expensive. But the most insane part was, it was hot. It was really hot yesterday in Texas.
I know. Too bad y'all couldn't go today.
I know.
Nice
it's beautiful.
But yeah, yesterday was hot.
It was 95 degrees. And my grandma was like, I can't do it. They had scooters from Rent. Uh-huh. I was like, let's go get you a scooter. So we didn't want to leave her out. Right. And there's nowhere to sit. I mean, you can go to the car place.
Yeah, I guess not, huh?
But it was just hot. And so we went. Do y'all know how much they were charging for a scooter? $75.
And not to keep.
Yes.
This is.
It was $30.
You do understand I'm not keeping.
I'm gonna give it back, right?
Yeah.
And then $75 for a scooter, $30 for a wheelchair, and come on, that was not nice.
Not cool.
Do hike all the prices up on corn dogs and rides and whatever. Because even I was like, oh, nice, it's only 4 tickets. That's still $4 to go on a ride.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So go to the state fair because it was fun, but.
Make sure you got some money.
Make sure you got the money. And that you don't need to be resting. Yeah, it was a lot. But it was fun. We had a really, really good time.
Yeah, the fun is fair. The fair is fun.
The fair is fun.
I was like, wait a minute.
But yeah, expensive. Mm-hmm. Don't charge anyone $75 for being immobile.
crazy.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just wanted to hang out with my family.
I would buy it, but god dang. Yeah, it would have been cheaper. It was more for her to have gotten a scooter than to just get us into the place.
Right.
Goodness. So, anyways, that's it. What are you into, girl?
Well, my friend Leslie, a few weeks back, introduced me to these curry noodles, and I feel bad because I don't know what they're called. They're like
Buldak noodles.
Bulldog?
Buldak.
Buldak.
Buldak. Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Okay, yes. And so I went and got a pack last week, and then when we leave, because there's an Asian market like near her house, and then when I leave here, I'm going to get another pack, because they're spicy.
Yes.
And then the thing to me that I really like, because I've been trying to increase my protein, and they have like 13 grams of protein. Yeah. Which you would think that noodles is just all like carbs and shit. So I don't feel bad eating them. And the one time I put like boiled eggs in there. I always put like cilantro and green onion.
Green onion, yeah.
But they are spicy. But Leslie and I love spicy.
Get the curry flavor, though.
The curry flavor, yeah.
I've been trying all the flavors. I've tried kimchi. Mm-hmm. I've tried just the regular. I've tried the carbonara. I tried the quattro cheese. Mm-hmm. They have.
So you said that the curry is by far.
The curry is definitely the best.
So good.
It's so good.
So good.
Yeah, I made some the other day, and I had like broth left over. I was like, but what am I going to eat this with? And so usually I just drink it, but I was still a little bit hungry, so I made a grilled cheese and dipped it in the broth. It was so good.
Girl, and then my kids, because I think there's like 5 that comes in a pack that I bought, and Lovey saw me eating it, and she was like, let me taste that, Mom. I was like, no, it's still spicy. And she tasted a little random piece, and then was convinced that she wanted some more. And so I made her a pack, and then LJ saw her making some, and he was like, I've got it too. And both of them wasted my damn noodles.
It is spicy.
Yes, but why? I told both of them that it was spicy, and they just had to like be knuckleheads. But I made Jesse put it in a Tupperware because he didn't want them, and then I ate them today.
Oh, good.
So I was like, you could waste my noodles.
Yeah, they're so good.
They're really.
Yeah, I've been an embarrassing amount of times to buy noodles.
I'm gonna go today.
Yeah. They have like Thai teas and all kinds of stuff.
We have banana chips. Mm-hmm. And then, was it shrimp crackers?
Oh yeah, prawn crackers, shrimp crackers. I like little grocery stores trying new stuff.
That stuff is all. And then especially, like, I feel like Asian food is like my favorite type of food in general anyway. And it has like all of Asia too. That's what I love. Because Asia is huge.
Big.
So you can't be like, you have to be like, I guess I'll have Chinese food or Japanese. That's 2 totally different cuisines. Totally. So I like it that it's like, we got some India up in here. We got some Chinese. We got some Japanese. And I'm like, I appreciate y'all for combining all this stuff.
Yeah. And being slightly different in delicious ways. Yes. I have added coconut milk to my curry, and that's good. That's good. That was really good.
Did I tell you about this? I saw a TikTok on like the highest rated Indian restaurant in Houston, and it looks so good. And I was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. I saved the video. I don't know what the video is right now. I don't know. I don't have the information. I'm just bringing shit up because I was talking about India.
I don't know what platform I sent it on. Right.
But I know we going when we go to Houston. So
I'm down.
Yes, because that food looks so delicious.
Yum. All right. Yeah, those noodles are.
Yes. So that's what I'm into is the Asian market over by where Leslie lives. And the banana chips. I was just telling her that I ate a whole thing of banana chips. Like I was intending on like saving some for the kids, and then by the time I got to Kaufman, I was like, nah, just kill them.
Yeah. At some point, you're like, just there's not enough left to share. So.
Right? Like they'll never know.
Exactly. Get rid of the evidence.
I never called them like, y'all got some banana chips for y'all.
Oh, and y'all got a trash can like at the end of the driveway too, so you can be like,
I definitely do that.
Oh, nice.
Definitely, because I try to keep my car clean, so every time I leave the car, I'm always like, what can I throw away?
Smart.
For sure.
Trash can by your driveway, folks.
Nobody knows.
I need one of those. All right. You ready for our triple dipper?
Yes.
So, because JoJo tried to have a silly little feud with Beyonce.
She tried it, even though Beyonce is not worried about you.
No, she's not. But that got us thinking about silly little feuds.
Yes.
I love a good feud.
Yeah, especially when they're silly. Not when they're like, oh no. Like, we were like, not like P. Diddy versus everyone.
Right.
That's not silly.
That's different.
Right.
But, yeah, do you have any honorable mentions?
I do. I have 3 honorable mentions.
Okay.
So when we were talking about Abby Lee Miller and I got so hot, I was like, you know what? I forgot. I don't like her. So me versus Abby Lee Miller.
Hey.
Because I don't like you. Because you acting ugly. Ooh.
Yeah, if she talked to Lovey like that in, like, dance class, but...
I think I would result to physical violence.
Yeah. But she's in a wheelchair. Like, did you just tip her over?
Maybe not. Well, if she wasn't always, was she?
I don't know.
I think in Dance Mom she wasn't. Like, when she was, like, bigger.
At the beginning?
At the beginning. Yeah, me and her would have fought. For sure.
Nice.
So, I don't like you. These are other 2 that I think is cute and funny because of who it is. So, Elton John versus Madonna. They have, like, a little feud. And I just think those are, like, 2 huge divas. So, can you imagine, like, being in a room and they're, like, throwing shade at each other?
Right.
You'd be like... Like, I imagine that would be some fun shade.
Yeah, because they both have, like, unforgettable lifetime experience.
Yes, yeah, and they both have they're both such divas, I imagine.
Right?
So I just feel like that'd be fun to watch. And I'd be like, ooh, like you'd be like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
And I don't even know who I want to win because I like both of them, but I just want to watch the shade.
I just want to see the shade.
Yeah. And then, this one... Because I went through a phase where I kind of liked her, but I kind of understood watching her movies that she was a bitch. Katherine Heigl versus Shonda Rhimes. Because I liked 27 Dresses and... What's the one? Oh, I love when I was pregnant, I watched Knocked Up repeatedly. I thought that was so funny. So I went through little Katherine Heigl, but once it came out that she was kind of a bitchy shady, I was like, yeah. I still think I'd be cool with her. I'm like,
I don't even know if I agree that she was, like, bitchy, though. Right. Like, because the whole thing it was about Knocked Up. And she said that she didn't really like her character in Knocked Up because she was like, she just isn't any fun. Like, why would anybody want to be with that girl?
No, but the versus Shonda Rhimes was because of Grey's Anatomy.
Right.
Because she got nominated she, like, renounced her Emmy Award because she was like, the material is not good enough.
Yeah, but she kind of said the same thing about Knocked Up, too.
Oh, so maybe that's, I don't know.
Like, I remember you from My Father the Hero. Like, calm down.
Right? But I think she's really pretty.
I do like
Katherine. And then what's the one... I was watching it on Netflix remember her? It was Katherine Heigl and the girl that played the new Becky.
Okay. And she was in Scrubs.
Yes.
The blonde girl in Scrubs. The new Becky.
I could not think. And it was about their friendship. And one of them was like kind of just like a normal person.
Oh, that show. Lily and something. Firefly Lane.
Yes, Firefly Lane.
I did really like that one.
But I don't think I ever picked back up. I think it has several seasons.
It does? Yeah, I only watched the first season of that.
Yeah, but I liked it. Because then one of them had cancer or something. But I liked it. So I do like Katherine Heigl, like, as an actress. Here, let's see how many seasons it has. No, it's just 2 seasons.
2.
Girl, what if I, like, start season 2 and I'm like, oh, watch this shit? Sometimes that happens. Yeah. You're like, oh, oops, I forgot.
Yeah.
I don't think I did. Yeah, one of them did have cancer. Yeah, the Sarah Chalk girl had cancer. But that was a good series. I should probably go back and
I did like that one.
But, yeah.
Cool. Any other honorable mentions?
That's my honorable mentions, yeah. Sorry.
All right, mine is the characters Karen Walker and Beverly Leslie on Will and Grace.
Oh.
I loved when those 2 got together because they were just hilarious together. Like 2 divas trying to out-diva each other.
Like Elton and Madonna.
Exactly.
Love it.
But I like that one. And then I'm kind of changing mine around because I forgot. I don't know. But Maggie on The Simpsons and the Unibrow Baby.
Oh.
She hates that Unibrow Baby for no reason. But when Maggie is the sweetest and then she sees the Unibrow Baby,
and then it's
on. Yeah, I want to know why Maggie doesn't like the Unibrow Baby. I want to know why.
Right.
All right.
Oh, okay. My number 3, like I said, it's so funny because I feel like we talk about this show a lot, and I'm like, I don't think I watched it, but I guess it was so ingrained in our like culture at the time. So whatever. But it's Kim Cattrall versus Sarah Jessica Parker.
They did.
They don't like each other. Kim Cattrall is pissed.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, we worked together and it was great, but we're not really friends.
Yes.
But she does it classier. That's what that Whitney girl on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That's the kind of vibe that Whitney tries to put out. Like, I don't really care. Like, we do mom talk together and we don't really care. But, like, she does care. And she creates all this drama because she cares. And she obviously wants to be, like, the queen bee.
Right.
And, yeah.
But, I mean, Kim Cattrall's pissed. She wasn't even in the last movie.
Yeah, she's like, no.
Yeah, so that's just interesting. And then I guess, like, I wonder, I don't know whose side I'm on, really. But I guess because Sarah Jessica Parker was supposed to be the star, but then it ended up Kim Cattrall, like, everyone liked her character a little bit more. So I wonder if Sarah Jessica Parker kind of
was a little jelly.
Yeah. Because now the whole thing is, you go back and you look and you see how terrible person that Carrie was and terrible friend. You're
she
like,
was.
Oh my God, she was awful.
I was so mad at her when she cheated on Aiden. And why would she choose Big of all people? Like, ugh. I'm all down for having girlfriends that when you're like, I'm in a new relationship and I'm going to go have fun for a little bit. I'll be back when I'm bored.
Right.
I mean, I love y'all. But, like, sometimes you're like, let that girl, like, go out and be boy crazy for a little bit. But she was always putting men over her friends.
Yes. Yeah. Like you said, Big literally left your ass at the altar, girl.
And Aiden made furniture and was so sweet and cute.
And then you had to always go and, like, kiss him and mess with him. Like,
right?
Yeah. Rude.
All right. Are you ready? Do you want me to go first? Or was that
your that was my number 3.
Okay, my number 3 is me and the late night Whataburger lady on Greenville Avenue in the early 2000s.
Who do we need to go beat up?
I don't know her name, but this second I heard this bitch's voice come over the speaker, I'd be like, ugh. So, like, in my 20s, I did what I thought I was supposed to do and had a great fucking time.
Yeah.
And so naturally at 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the morning when you're leaving the bar, you go to Whataburger on your way home. And we didn't have Ubers and stuff like that. Right. We were driving a little tipsy, unfortunately, because if you thought it was close enough, you would just do it.
Right.
I mean, not the greatest advice.
Condoning that.
But I was always a little bit tipsy going through Whataburger at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I would hear her voice and I knew it was her. And, like, she would just, I know how to order stuff. I worked at Chili's forever. I know how to order at a drive-thru properly. And, like, she always made it hard for no reason. I'm like, just listen to what I'm telling. Don't interrupt me. I'm going to tell you what I want. Like, ooh. But, yeah. I don't know. We both made it through.
You made it through.
She could be my neighbor. I would not even know. Because she was the voice. She wasn't the person at the drive-thru. So I don't even think I, like, knew what she looked like. But I knew her voice. That's
you know one thing about the drive-thru? I could never do the drive-thru. Because I can multitask. But, like, I cannot have someone talking to me while something's going on in my ear.
No.
I do not see how those drunk people do it.
It's so hard.
I'd be like, hold the fuck on.
Yes.
I would be so, because it irritates me.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm on the phone with you and, like, the kids are talking to me, I'm like, wait. Yeah. I can't do, like, so I don't know.
And you have to enter it in at the same time.
I would tell everybody, wait.
That's why I would get mad. I worked at a coffee shop, and you would be putting in the order on the POS, listen as you listen to it. And then the person at the drive-thru is like, so how's your day today? And you're like, 2 sugars? A large? Like, and you're like trying to push it. It's a lot.
I cannot.
And there's a way to order at the drive-thru. I want a large, this, with the, I mean, not just coffee, but like, I want a number 1 with cheese, with no onions, large Dr. Pepper. Right. And, like, don't be going back and forth and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, ooh.
Yeah, I had to be at the straight up counter. I couldn't be no dropped up. Like, I can't be, there's too many people talking to me at once.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
And I had to almost cuss somebody out.
And yet you're essential in the pandemic, and you can't pay for nothing because you're the drive-through person.
Right.
So that's my number 3. The late night Whataburger lady on Greenville Avenue in the early 2000s.
Word.
Fuck you, wherever you're at. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure we're fine.
My number 2 is same reason that I loved Elton and Madonna, because they're just two divas and they're smart and you just know but it's Cardi B and Nicki. Yes, even though I'm on Cardi's side for this one, because I'm not a big, huge Nicki person, but it's still fun. Because you know Cardi's going to come back with the funny... Cardi B is hilarious.
She is funny.
And you know she's going to come back and say some crazy stuff. And be like, yeah, Nicki.
Cardi B does crack me up.
She is
hilarious. What are you even talking about?
Right. I don't really even listen to her music, but I like her.
Word.
You know? Like, she's just funny. I'll listen to some Cardi, but not like I'm bumping this new Glorilla album.
You are feeling that.
Right.
Did I even do our song of the day today? I might have forgot, y'all.
We can use mine for tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry about y'all.
But yeah, I just think just because I think it's two fun rap divas.
Nice.
Anything with Cardi B is just going to be hilarious.
Word.
So yeah.
Word. All right, my number 2 is Jim Halpert and Dwight Schrute.
Ooh.
They have the best feud.
Yes.
But they still have each other's backs.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
At the end of the day, they were... Because almost Pam and Dwight were almost best friends at the end of the day. But still,
Jim knew how to get under his skin, but he also knew, like, when to show up when it counted.
Yeah. They were like brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one scene where Dwight's crying and he goes to hug him, and he gets up and he's like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like, classic Jell-O stuff.
Yes.
I like when the Asian Jim one.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I love, just love me some Dwight and Jim feuds.
That's some good pranks there.
Word.
Love it. Good one, Leslie.
Thank you. All right, what's your number 1?
Well, my number 1, oh my God, I'm so glad that I have the platform to say this. Because I hope that the right people hear it. Okay, so, it doesn't matter. Jesse's has a cousin, right? Mm-hmm. And this cousin, I'm going to say names too, because I don't even care. So Jesse has a cousin named Brenda. Okay? And Brenda has a husband. I can't remember his name. But you'll find out why. So a few years ago, we were all in Laredo, Texas, right? On Christmas. And we pulled up to Tia Rosie's house. Tia Rosie is Brenda's mama. Okay. Jesse's auntie.
Okay.
So we was up there because, Christmas.
Right.
So we rolled up. We had like presents and stuff. I think I know I had LJ. I don't know if Lovey was born. Whatever. I'm a mom and I have presents in my hand and a kid, right?
Right.
So I opened the door and the door was locked.
Uh-huh.
And then, so I ring the doorbell, obviously, right? And this dude, Brenda's husband, who I can't remember his name because it's not necessary because I don't need to commit your name to memory. This dude unlocks the door. And that's it.
Doesn't even open it?
No.
Rude.
I was livid. I was like, oh. I was gagged.
It was Christmas too, so people are coming over.
Yes. He literally, saw me through the door.
There was glass? You saw him do it?
And I was like, when I walked in, I was like, okay, thank you. And this month, I don't like him and when I see him, I'll be like,
You. Bitch. Why would he do that?
That's so rude. And so then this is what I do.
If you're coming over to my house for Christmas, hey, come on, let me get that for you. Is there anything else in the car?
And I've seen it before, me and him are like the best of friends, but I'm part of the family. Open the damn door.
Rude ass.
It's Christmas. Ooh, that made me mad. And then this is what I do to get back at him, right? So his birthday is the same day as Jesse's grandmother's birthday on that side of the family, right? So usually on Facebook, Brenda will post, happy birthday to, Wayla. My grandmother and is his name Carlos? I'm gonna say Carlos because I really don't remember. I think it's Carlos and Carlos. Everybody's like, "Happy birthday, Wayla and Carlos! Happy birthday!" I make sure I go in there every year and be like, "Happy birthday, Wayla."
That's it.
Period.
Yeah, and nobody else.
And ain't nobody else in the picture in the post.
Nobody else have a good day, but Wayla over here.
Yes. Jerk.
How rude.
Oh,
now I don't like you either, Carlos.
I see him again, it's on sight.
What's wrong with your punk-ass husband, Brenda?
Yes, he is a punk-ass. And he's one of those dudes that he's just like that, too, like, kind of quiet and thinks he's all cool. I'm like, that's why you're short.
That's why.
That's why nobody likes you. So that's
nobody even remembers your name.
Right? And I don't even remember your birthday, neither.
Nor do I care.
I can't wait. So I just want one day for him to come to my house or go somewhere where I am so I can be like, I don't even want to lock the door. I'm just going to be like,
Remember how
somebody's at the door, I don't know who it is.
Somebody's husband's at the door.
I don't feel safe unlocking it.
I don't have the energy or the fortitude.
Ugh.
Oh, goodness.
Rude.
All right, you ready for my number one? All right, my number one is New York Tiffany Pollard versus anybody. She has the funniest put downs. Just the way she says Johnny Bananas makes me roll. Johnny Bananas. Let me tell you one thing, Johnny Bananas. She said she's going to be on House of Villains with a housewife. And she's like, first of all, I'm coming to you because I've always respected your hairline on television. Yes. And who is that?
That's Teresa.
Yes.
And it's so funny because if you know Teresa be taking a second. So she doesn't process stuff.
You did. And she's like,
and like, you know that Teresa, now I have to watch that show because I wonder how long it took Teresa to be like, wait a minute.
But New York is so serious when she says it. First of all, I'm coming to you because I've always respected your hairline on television. That is the craziest thing to say to somebody.
And Teresa's like,
Because if y'all are not familiar, I think there's obviously some wigs involved up in here.
And then, because she's like, she went off on somebody one time, and I was like, oh my, she's like, she is black. I can't say this, the C word. And she goes off, and you're like, oh.
Oh, yeah, and Omarosa.
Yes.
Yeah. And I sleep better knowing you're not in the White House. And that's when she's on, like, House of Villains, and, like, Omarosa's like, so you want me to vote you off? She's like, I don't care. But, like, she's not playing the game, but hands down, she is the best villain of all time.
But she's on season 2, and Omarosa's not. So
yeah, how many seasons?
So she's getting paid.
Flavor of Love is she on?
Because I think I watched that first season and I was telling you, I was like, girl, she is not strategizing. She's like, I hate you. You're like, bro, you're supposed to like stay later. She's like,
she doesn't.
But it's so funny. But they're like, this invited her back, so maybe she is smarter than us. She's like, I'm not trying to win. I'm just trying to be on every season that they have.
She has her own show.
Right.
She looks amazing.
She does.
I mean, and she, like, that girl Pumpkin spat in her face.
Oh, yes.
Pumpkin, girl, you look homely AF right now. And New York's out here looking great.
Don't spit in people's face.
First of all, that's not cute.
That is terrible.
Karma got you.
Karma
was a bitch and got you. And
was it House of Villains where they showed her a picture?
I think so.
And she was like, "What?" And she was like, That's
I don't even like talking about people's looks, but I mean,
you spit on somebody. That's terrible.
That was awful.
Don't be spitting on people.
Yeah, don't do that. You deserve to be talked about a little bit.
You deserve to get snatched and whatever happens after that. I'm like, because you spit on me. Ooh. And then when you know it's that nasty,
they said it stank.
Ooh, girl. Ooh, we gonna fight.
Yeah.
You finna get snatched.
Yeah.
But that's like, and I feel like it's such a like punk way to go.
Yes.
It's a punk ass thing to do.
Yeah, because it's from like afar. It's like,
that is nasty.
But New York, girl, you're gorgeous and hilarious and the best diva and I would watch you with a feud with anybody.
With anybody.
She's just so heartless and funny. Oh, I love you, New York. You're the best.
Good one.
All right. Anything else?
Nah, girl.
Okay.
Just know that I am Ramelle.
And I'm Leslie.
Yes. And thank y'all for listening to Ooh, the podcast, because we never say our names.
We never say our names.
We never say Ooh, the podcast.
Yeah, like when we see each other, we're like, woo, woo, woo. Yes. We just don't say it on the show.
Say that on the show, girl.
One of my dreams is for one of y'all to see us together and then be like, oh, is that Leslie and Ramelle? And then y'all go, woo, woo, woo. And then we hear it and we're like, woo, woo, woo. That, give us a woo, woo, woo if you
see us in the streets.
Yes. I wish that would be, I'm excited for that day.
Right. That'll be awesome.
I'm so excited for that day. But yeah, I'm Leslie. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and watch us on YouTube and Spotify.
Yay! And I am Ramelle, and please follow me on Ramelle the Realtor on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye. Woo woo woo.